Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason you show up here every morning is the same reason I show up here every morning, because you know there's something more. You feel it down in here. You continue to ask the question, is this it? Is this it? And you know down here the answer is no, this isn't it. There's something more. And you know why you know that answer down here? Because you were born with destiny. You were born genius. You were born limitless. But then we get caught in the riptide of life and we get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And out there in the ocean of am I enough, we're fighting and struggling to get up on the surface, to stay above the surface. But then we get sucked down in and we start to breathe in doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And then we start to live out of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And that's where the question of, is this it, shows up. And the answer is up on the beach of I am enough. So I'm throwing you life rafts. I'm dragging you up onto the beach of I am enough. And I'm starting to resuscitate you. And you spew out doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And you start to breathe in life and certainty and confidence. And the whole purpose of this show is to get you on the path of success, headed down the path of success with confidence, boldness, ways that you've never lived your life before. That's the whole purpose of this show. We show up here every morning at 9 a.m. and we get to it. The first thing we do on this show is gratitude. Your whole life will change if you start your day with gratitude. Gratitude changes everything. It actually changes the way your brain works. So right now, write in there some gratitudes. I'll tell you my 3 gratitudes. I'm grateful for this office that I'm able to do the show in today. There's a whole bunch of people and animals and everything at my house, so that wasn't conducive. So I came over here to the office. It's quiet. I've got Wi-Fi. The technology is working, so that's good. That is awesome. Good morning, David Hammond. And I am enough. I am grateful that my car started this morning. I got beautiful 4 good tires, and I was able to get my son to school today. And I am enough. I'm grateful that my brother-in-law come, and he's really good at fixing stuff. And today he's going to fix one of the cars that we have so that my son can drive it. And I am enough. See, when you say gratitude, you change the formula in your brain to starting thinking abundance. So gratitude will change your life. Now, after we do gratitudes, we start to breathe. And what happens in these breaths is you start to create space. Right now, you're kind of blocked and you can't see. And then when you start to breathe, you create space and you can start to see solutions in your life. Solving problems. Things that you couldn't see before the breaths. And it sets you up for the show to have a great show. To get what you want out of the show. To get what you want, what you need today to keep going. All right? So breathe in. Exhale. When you breathe in, feel the cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into your infinity. The infinity of you. Because in infinity, there's space for the problem and the solution. There's space for, I'm going to solve this problem, and this is how I'm going to do it. Alan, good morning. Breathe in. Exhale, doubt. Breathe in, joy. Exhale, fear. I know some people come here just for the breaths. They got to get to work, but they'll do this right at 9 o'clock every morning, and then they'll dart off to work. They do it in the car before they go in. They get to their office, get their coffee, and then go in here and do this. I highly recommend breaths. And if you could do it, I was in a class the other day, and if you could do it like every 3 hours, take these 4 breaths and feel the infinity inside of you, it will solve problems. The solution to problems will come to you. Today we're talking about being comfortable, being uncomfortable. something I always tell my kids is be comfortable being uncomfortable, because it's so easy to get comfortable. And here's something that happened to me yesterday is I'm doing this show every day, and it's very uncomfortable, and some people couldn't do it. Some people couldn't do what I'm doing here. I feel a little low in the video, but nothing I can do about it now. So I was proud of myself for doing this video and doing this every day. And, you know, and then at around 7 o'clock, I reach out to everybody and I say, you know, thanks for showing up. If you got some ideas for the show, I'd love to hear them, because we're building a tribe here. And yesterday, my coach says, you know, Michael, there's some things you're not doing. And he pointed them out to me. And I was like blown. I'm so comfortable doing this, and I'm pretty good at it, that I was missing some other things. I was so proud of myself for doing this. I was missing some key components to my success. My kids, I tell them to be uncomfortable, you know, and then be comfortable being uncomfortable. So I'm training my two sons. They're still in high school, and I'm training them to make the varsity team next year and to get a lot of minutes next year. And so I train them in strength and conditioning and agility and speed. And so every day I remind them, this is the thing you got to remember. You're going to be uncomfortable now so that you can be comfortable when the season comes, knowing that you're going to get the minutes you deserve, knowing that you're going to perform the way you want to perform. And that all starts by being uncomfortable today. So what is it that you're doing that you're so proud of? You're like, man, I am killing this. This is awesome. And actually, it's a distraction from you doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Because what do we know in business? What do we know for sure? Seed in the ground gives hope. Seed in the ground gives peace. Seed in the ground is exciting. Everybody in the company is excited when there's hope, when there's potential of a new client. So the one thing that each of us need to get uncomfortable is talking to new people, new Joes, new clients, new potential business. Solves every problem you have in a business, 98% of the problems. You might have another problem, but I bet you new business would solve that problem, because new business brings in new money, and new money, you can solve the problem. If it's a payroll problem, you can solve it. If it's a staffing problem, you can solve it. New business. New business. Yeah, but Michael, I'm at capacity right now. I'm running my business at capacity. I could not take on another client. Let me tell you this. At some point, one of those clients is going to go somewhere else, or they're going to go out of business. There's going to be some reason that they stop using your service. So you want to have seed in the ground. You know, you never, I don't anyway, see an ad for Chick-fil-A because they're running at capacity. But what do? Inside of the company, they do such an extraordinary job of servicing you that you keep coming back. And they do have ads. I've seen the ads on the farm. You know, as I'm driving down the road, they have the signs on the side of the road, the big billboards. So they do some advertising. I just haven't seen it on television. But now that I'm thinking about it, they want new customers. And they're building new clientele. Because they know even though their restaurant's running at capacity, people move away. People go on a diet that doesn't include Chick-fil-A. You know, different things happen to people. People die, you know, because they have a lot of seniors. So know that new Joes are going to solve all your problems, and it's uncomfortable. Sometimes for us, it's uncomfortable. We get comfortable doing this one thing that we think is so fantastic, and then there's something else that we're missing that we actually know we need to do. Revenue generating activity. So today, as you go in your business, I want you to ask this one question of each task you do. Is this going to create revenue? Is this going to keep a customer or get a customer? Everything we do, we should be able to melt it back down to, is this going to get me a customer or is this going to keep a customer that I already have? If it doesn't answer those two questions, then I don't think we should be doing it. So let me ask you this. Should I be doing this video? Is this video getting me customers or keeping customers? I would say it's getting me customers. People come on here, they see this, they build some loyalty. I create trust with them. I create credibility with them. and then they ask me to be a coach for them. They ask me to help. Hey, Michael, I want to grow my revenue. Can you come in and coach me and get me to the next level? And absolutely, I can do that. That's what I do. Hey, Michael, I want you to come in and talk about customer service with my customer service representatives. Absolutely, that's what I do. I do keynote speeches and I do business coaching. I help veteran business owners make more money. If you know a veteran business owner that wants to make more money in their business, get them to me. I love you. I care about you. Focus on two things, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and that's okay. We know that if you're uncomfortable now, you'll be comfortable later. Is what I'm doing creating new business or keeping current business? Is what I'm doing creating a new client or keeping an old client? Everything in our company should melt down, wash down to that, simply. Well, I'm in the back office, I do accounting. Yeah, okay, if a client gets their invoice on time, if a client gets a response when they have a question for the invoice, that would keep a client. Do you see how I can take anything in the company, but you can't bullshit yourself. You can't be like, well, checking my emails is going to get me some new clients. Working on my new logo is going to get me some new clients. I don't know. I never bought anything because of the logo. My kids do once in a while, but as you get older, the logo matters less and the quality and the excellence matters. Why will I go to a mom and pop and get a hamburger when there's a Wendy's right across the street? Because the mom and pop, it's a different experience. Check yourself today. Make sure you're being uncomfortable be comfortable in the uncomfortable. What is your goal? What is your goal? My goal is to get one new client. Okay, then, you need to work on that one goal. That should be your focus. And here's how you chunk it. It's hard to focus all day because everybody wants you for something. They're pulling you this way, pulling you that way. Go do this, answer this question. I can't solve this problem. So for 40 minutes, hone in, put your blockers on, tell everyone, leave me alone. And for 40 minutes, you're going to work on getting that new client. And then you take 20 minutes and you go solve all the white noise. Okay, you need to do this. Okay, we need to get this person staffed here. Okay, we need that. And then you go in for 40 more minutes and focus. And then you go out for 20 minutes. And if you'll do that every hour, you'll have 40 minutes of honed in, focused time each hour to impact, get a new customer or keep a client. I love you. I care about you. If you want to grow your business, if you're serious about going down the road of success in your business, get to me. Text me at 703-455-5244. Get me on Messenger. Send me a message. Reach out to me on my website, themichaelbottsexperience.com. Find me on YouTube, The Michael Botts Experience. This is your success we're talking about. And with a coach, you will start to see things you didn't see. Yesterday, my coach told me this, and it just, because I was missing it. I thought I was doing so good, and there's things I've been missing. I love you. I care about you. Have a great day.